All right,
Hello.
good morning, everyone.
Morning.
You are all very welcome to today's session. It is a good practice always to begin by presenting everything and handing everything into the hands of God. So as we begin this session, I would wish to have one volunteer to lead us with an opening prayer, such that our session of today will be blessed. Somebody can raise their hand and then lead us with an opening prayer. I can see Mr. Deus. Mr. Deus.
Do you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay, let's pray. Lord God Almighty, we thank you so much this morning that we are going to start this session in the training. Give us courage, Lord Heavenly Father. Give us wisdom to understand everything they are going to teach us. Let us put it in practice and it will make us great people tomorrow. We have asked all this in Jesus' mighty name. And we say, Amen.
Amen. Thank you so much, Mr.
Amen.
Deus. Thank you so
welcome,
much
sir.
for that prayer.
Yeah.
So today we don't want to waste a lot of time. We want to go into today's session right away. And as you are seeing on your screen, we are going to be looking at email basics. We are going to learn what are the best practices of you as a teacher. How best can you make the best use of your email address? Because I believe by now all of you must be having email accounts. So today we have a facilitator, a colleague, that is Mr. Godfrey Mukisa. He's going to be helping us to guide us on the way we can make the best use of the Gmail account. And he will also tell us a lot more about the advantages of having that Gmail account. What are other privileges that you as a teacher can get once you have a Gmail account? So later on, he will take us through Google Drive, which is a cloud-based storage platform where you can store your sensible or useful files in the cloud. So we want to welcome Mr. Godfrey Mukisa. Mr. Mukisa, are you on?
I am on.
Yeah, you take it on right away.
Thank you so much, George. I want to appreciate Edify and the partners for this opportunity to speak to my colleagues and take them through the new tools, the tools that they need to use as they teach the students. The topic today is the email basics. We are going to concentrate on Gmail, and then we look at Google Drive. Gmail is an email address. I think later on we'll see why an email address will get different people tell us why do we need an email address. I want to go straight away to the practical part. And then why do we need the Google Drive? We will have that session when we will know more about why are we choosing to learn these tools today. My name's Godfrey Mukisa. They have been said. I am a digital learning and development specialist. I am a chairman, co-founder, Philnat Foundation is a legal registered company by guarantee. It's a not for profit. That's my email address. I have a website, though currently it is a bit off. I'm trying to migrate it to totally Google site, as we're going to learn more about another tool that Google gives us, the Google site, that you can have a free, almost free website. So, and that is my WhatsApp number. Thank you so much. So the agenda today, is we're going to look at the email terminology and descriptions. We also look at creating a Gmail account, managing and customizing the inbox, viewing and composing an email address, attaching a file to an email, accessing Google Drive from Google Apps in the Gmail. Then we look at the introduction to Google Drive, working with files and folders, sharing files and folders, searching for files and folders, moving beyond the basics. And members, I want you to breathe in. We are going to take a marathon. This is a topic that normally we are covering two topics in one. So I want us please to be able to benefit. We are going to have some practical part. We are going to be having some practicals. As I present, we'll also be going in for, later on we go for practicals. So let's look at the email. What is an email? An email is a system for sending messages from one user to another via computer with an internet connection. Once a computer has an internet connection, then you can use an email to send messages. There is also what they call an inbox when you are dealing with the email addresses. An inbox, the area of your email program where new messages arrive.
Hello.
Hello. Am I clear? Am I loud? Hello.
Just go ahead. We are hearing you.
All right. Then there's a folder, a tool for storing and organizing messages inside your email program. We also have an attachment. An attachment is an electronic standalone document or file that is delivered through an email message. When we are going to create an email address, the first thing we do, we need to have a browser a web browser on the computer. That picture is that is the screen of my computer. You have to click on Google Chrome, and phones on phones we call it Chrome, and the Internet Explorer, as you see down here, sometimes it's called the Microsoft Edge or Firefox icon. When you have Firefox, you can still open in that browser. When you open it, why my slide is not moving. Let me try to move it. Okay. So when you are using a browser, to some of us it will look like this. You just type www.gmail.com in the address bar, and here when you open Chrome, when you click on Chrome, it may appear like this or the first one. So you just type that website. Then when you reach here, you get a button that says create. Just click, type, when you see that create, you just click that create, and again this form will come out, which you are supposed to fill in your first name, last name, your username. A username is the one that you are going to be using on Google account. You can use your full names. You can have, well, let me see where an example. For example, for me, I have an email address, godfromkisa@gmail.com. I use both names. Sometimes the name you, like here, I was trying to do it this morning. They were telling me that the username is taken. Try another one. So if these suggestions you don't need them, you don't need them, you have to try adding some numbers. Like if I say got from Kisa 120, that one will be accepted. And after adding in some figure must have a meaning so that you may not forget them, the figures. For example, for me, I added 120. 120. I know we are supposed to live for about 120 years, so I cannot forget 120. So don't just put figures that we'll forget. Then, after creating an email address, this one is just for demonstration. This password is not there. I'm just trying to show you how you can create a strong password. Some of us we use our telephone numbers, names for our spouses, names for maybe schools, former schools. That's wrong. We are going to see that Google gives us Google Drive, contacts, and so many other services. Once it's like at home when the gate is not, the main door is not closed well, the thief will come in because you can't close all the doors inside. Will come in and be able to open and take your things freely. So you have to make sure that this password is strong. Here I was trying to, let's look at these tips for creating the strong password. A strong password is one that easy for you to remember but difficult for others to guess. Let's take a look at some of the most important things to consider when creating a password. Never use personal information such as your name, birthday, username, or email address. This type of information is often publicly available, which makes it easier for someone to guess your password. Use a longer password. Your password should be at least 6 characters long, although for extra security it should be even longer. Don't use the same password for each account. When you are opening like Zoom and the other services, you'd have to use email as your user account. So don't use the same password. The one you are using for email, don't use it for other websites. If someone discovers your password for one account, all of your other accounts will be vulnerable. Like Facebook or Twitter, you are using the same password. So try to include numbers, symbols, and both uppercase and lowercase letters. Avoid using words that can be found in the dictionary. For example, swimming one would be a weak password. Random passwords are strongest. If you're having trouble creating one, you can use the password generator. That one, I know computer guys, those guys have created some videos. You find one, I don't know, he will tell us maybe he has created, or you create how you can use a password generator. But this is how I generated my password here. My password is af@aero. This is 002 ERS21. So this is what I generated. You can get maybe a music lyrics. This one I did. Arsenal fans are losers 2021. So that's how I try to forge it. So that one you can't easily. Yes.
You have told us your password. We are going to hack your account now.
No, this is for demonstration. No one is going to, it is not even there. So I was just showing you how you can generate a password. It has both uppercase, lowercase, special characters. It's more than 6. So that's very important. After having generated a strong password, if you are alone and people are not seeing like now you are seeing, you tick here so that you can see the password if it is correct. Then if you are with the people, like if I'm online here, because I'm going to create we are going to create practically an email address, and then I will not have to show you the password I'm creating. So after choosing a strong password, click on the next to continue. We have here there's another form you have to fill after pressing next. After you finish entering your information, click the next step button. Today is yesterday we had 2 sessions. Today is the 3rd session. That's why I'm calling it activity 3. 3A, what we are supposed to do is to log into the internet. We type google.com or www.gmail.com in the search box. We create an account. Okay, we are going to create an account. We are going to do exactly what we have done and create an account. Then, after you have created an email address and with a password, get a small paper and write on it, because you have not mastered. You keep it, you take it home, keep it safely where you keep your secrets, yet no one can access it. So let us first continue, then we'll create that. We'll do that very fast. Let me first do the presentation. That was the first activity we are going to do. Then you can manage
Maybe
and cast.
Moses.
Hello?
Yes,
Hello?
Godfrey. I think
Yes.
you pick a hand from. There's a member here who is seriously having a burning question.
All right. Can you unmute for me? Can you unmute him for me and speak to us?
Yeah, is it Anom? I think again, as if he has gone off again. He has been seriously posting here that his hand is up. I think
I've seen a hand.
Disappeared again. Anyway, we shall receive the questions, members. If you first pay attention, keep your questions, write it somewhere. We shall give time for questions. Let us first concentrate.
Yes.
You proceed.
All right, thank you. You can manage and customize the inbox, because if it is just disorganized, you can fail even to get what you want. So there's a search box here. You can search any email address in your emails, whether you sent it or you received it. You can compose. Now we are looking at the interface. When you open up your email, here you can click here to compose. Then there is some settings. When you click in the right hand corner, there is that gear sign. When you click it, it will bring some settings. But don't try it on your email before you master. Here, my interest was about you creating to add a signature to be appended at the end of the outgoing messages. This should include your contacts, so you are able to share your phone number, what you do, and your details, your business card in your email address. Whoever gets your email address has a business card, have your business card. So we'll be able to do that. Then you can click here. We'll be able to click anywhere in the email and move to the folder icon to the top. So here we are going to be able to move move the email address. Sorry, to move the message. Maybe they sent you a message. You want to organize it, to move it to its folder. So what are folders? We can see those folders are always in the left-hand corner here, where you organize your emails. Some are organized automatically. Some you can organize them. To sign out, now when you have logged into your email, you don't have to leave it open. Just like you don't leave your bedroom open, you have to close. So you have to sign out. To sign out, just in your right hand corner here, where there is the initial for your names, you just click there. It will come and show you that you can sign out. Then to move an email to the folder, that one was a repeat. So after that other part, you, while still on an email address, to be able to click on settings and see that this is an instruction how we are going to be able to create the what? The signature. Maybe before I continue, I'm seeing another hand. Someone is trying to. Rogers.
Yes.
Hello? Someone, I think let's hear from him. Mr.
Stevens.
Bwambali.
Yes, go ahead, Mr. Bwebali. Okay, I'm going to ask the members to post questions in the chat. Let them post questions in the chat so that we shall get time for questions.
Okay, here you can also view and compose an email address. The sender, when the emails come into your inbox, here you can see this arrow is showing the sender. This one is the sender. The name will appear here. The subject will be here in the middle, and the attachment. You see that sign. Then that one I repeated it. It's okay. Here you can reply, forward, or print. You can print your email. You can reply to that particular email. That is going to be part of the activity. We are going to see how you can do. Just when you click on that particular email and it opens, that part there, you are going to see that arrow that says reply. There is also a drop down menu here. You can see whether to forward or print. You can compose a new email address from this compose. My arrow has moved, but you click compose, then it comes down here. It will bring a pop-up, and then you type the subject. You can see the signature I talked about. This one has her signature, Mary Stone, library director. You can see. So you can also do yours. So we're also having here. Now, if you have the emails they have ever sent you the email, or you have ever sent them email, or when you are typing, they bring suggestions, and then you select, or you can type that particular email there. You can also format the font, add bullets or numbers, increase or decrease indentation. So you can also, after you have done whatever you want on that particular email, there is a button here down which says send the message. So there's also the one for attachment there. Now this is also activity part C. We shall see that attaching a file to an email. We have seen that you have typed the email address where you are sending to, this is the subject, and then down here there is this where you can click that attach to bring that option, then you attach the file from the computer. When you click it, it will tell you to select where you have put it on your computer. You browse to the file's location, click on the file, and click the open button. Attaching a file to an email address. We still see. All right, you are going to see that. Let me see. Well, we are going to do this practically. I don't know whether, can we open for someone who doesn't have? I think all of us, we have.
You open for one, so you open such that those who may not be having, unless they follow, you can try to open one such that we don't just appear to be talking.
All right.
And, there are some members who have emails, but they rarely log into them and they forgot their passwords. They have just joined this because they have WhatsApp on, but they don't remember the passwords for their emails and they can't even recover them. So we can go through the process faster.
All
Members,
right.
is there anyone who does not have an email or one who wants, but anyway, you just create an email for a school as a generic school. Let us get some fictitious school and create an email for a school, yes.
Okay. So this is my desktop now. We said if you can remember the notes. Let me share my desktop. Share my desktop. So this is my desktop. I think you can see my desktop. So we said you go here, there is Google Chrome. I hope you are able to see my cursor.
Yes.
You double click to open it, or you can right click and it brings that option and you open. Right, add some. Let me first close this. Right, we can get exactly what we are talking about. So we saw something like this. We type www.gmail. It has brought the suggestion. You remember our slides? We say create. Then here, which school?
Edify online school.
Edify.
Oh, I don't know.
Edify Academy.
Okay.
Academy. So the email address here, Edify Academy. Let us see if it is there. So they are saying it is taken already. So what can we do?
Then you,
just add a country.
Mr.
Edify Academy, Uganda.
We can add some, we said we can add some letters, which if it started in 2021, why don't I put 2021?
Maybe before we continue,
Yes.
there is something I want to bring to people's attention about things to do with what you call phishing and impersonation on the internet. Now, someone can create an email in the name of your school. For example, if your school is Kampala Secondary School, someone can go Kampala Secondary School at Gmail and maybe sends emails to parents. Maybe he got access to their emails, and then the parents think that this email is coming from the school, but when it is not. we have people who someone can create an email in your name and send a message as if it is yours. So what I want us to do, I don't want us to create Edify Academy, because you see, Edify is an organization which has its own thing. So let us do for Itao. Let us do Itao Academy. Since let us do for Itao Edify. Let us respect Edify, not to impersonate, create emails in its name. Let us do for Itao as the trainers. So try Itao Academy and we see.
Okay.
Yeah.
You have accepted it.
Think that, yeah.
So I'm going to create a password, a strong password you will not be able to see, because
It's okay, you can create, we shall change it later. It's fine. You can show them how a password can be created. Simple.
So now we click next. You see the password didn't match, so I have to. So your password here, you are supposed to confirm it. It should match. I told you that's the reason why you have to check that box, so that you can see where you went wrong. After putting, then I can say next.
There are some people who, yes, Godfrey, on this part of password, there are some people who just put, like you already gave the guidelines. Some people just put phone number, but someone can easily guess and put your phone number. So if you are using a phone number, don't use your own. You can use a phone number for maybe your dad or your uncle or another person, not your phone number. And then you add on some letters. So you can add on a word, or you can add on initials, and you put a symbol as well, like maybe at or percentage. So for example, if I can say, if my initials are Rogers Mukalira and I say MR, then I put at, then I put a phone number of my daughter. So that can be a password. So I can always remember, because again, the password should be able to be, you should be able to remember it, because anytime you'll be required to log in into it. Maybe you're going to a cafe or anywhere. So you should be able to remember it, but again, it should have a capital letter, a small letter, it should have a symbol, and it should have numbers, and it should be more than 8 characters long. So you can make a password that you can remember. You can add the initials of your name, a symbol, and a phone number, which is not your phone number, such that someone cannot easily guess it. Okay, proceed.
All right, now they are asking me for security, Google wants to make sure it's really you. Google will send a text message with a 6-digit verification code. So here I put my number. I can put my number, which is 0708 68 54 72. Then they will send me a code which starts with G. After pressing next, so I must be able to receive that code. I have received it. Then I put it in 0152200. Then I verify. It is 0152. I put another 2. It's supposed to be like that, 01. That's the code that they sent me on my phone. So you'll be able to get a code Here you can put your date of birth. So Roger, Sitawa Academy started when? How old is
Now,
Sitawa Academy?
again, when you are putting a year,
they will not accept
it
it
was
just 2 or 3 years old.
yeah,
So
if you put a
will
year which
not
is 3 years old, not allow. You have to put some old year. Put there you put actually you can put your date of birth. You can put an old year which is more than 13 years old. So you can put 1990.
Okay. Any year older than that, I think 2000 is okay. Day 15th. 2000. That one is older. The gender, rather not say, because it is an institution.
Rather not say.
So now we are filling this form also. We click next. So you have to be reading what the computer is telling you. They are saying get more from your number. If you like, you can add your phone number to your account for use across Google services. For example, your number will be used to receive video calls, messages, make Google services, including ads, are relevant. So, Roger, what do we do here? Are we in? Are we interested in this?
You choose yes, I'm in. Yes, I'm in.
Yes, I'm in. It's better to add all services because you may need them later.
Now they bring this privacy and the terms. You have to get time to read, because when you are creating, assuming you have paid to use the 30 minutes or your data, because so many people are using Google, I think I will trust the privacy and the terms. They must be good. So what I do, I have to scroll, come down and agree, because everyone is using, but you have to get time and be able to read. So we are waiting. There you go. We have our email address.
Okay, Moses, Godfrey.
Yes.
Yeah, there is something small I want to show here. I want to chip in something small here. As we prepare now to take us through sending emails and all that, there's something I want to show. You first stop your sharing here. So there are many members who are using phones because they don't have a computer, a big percentage. So whenever we are doing these things, we should always think of how we can accommodate them. Now, if you are having many people when they get phones, those people in the shop, the MTN shop, some of them, you get a phone and then you say, I want WhatsApp, I want this. So they just create an email there. They don't, because they know you don't know, you are not a technical person. They give you the phone. When they receive an email they have created for you. So what you need to know is you need, now you have that email, you have used it for 3 years, you have had the phone, you have never, the Gmail is already logged in, but you are not the one who created the email and you don't even know the password. And you never log into the email on what? On the computer. So you have never sent even an email to anyone, but it is there because you cannot access what you call Play Store. Play Store is this app, this one, which we're using to install all these apps, Vidima and others. You cannot install Play Store when you have not logged into. You cannot even install WhatsApp when you have not logged into the phone with your Gmail, if it is an Android phone. So there is this app here called Gmail. This app comes within the phone. It will be there. If it it's not there, you can install it and then you open. Now for me, it is open. Now I want to show something small. If you have that email which they created for you in that MTN shop, if you can create your own account, you can come here and say, add another account. I'm not going to do the entire process, but I'm just showing how you can get started. Then you can say, I want to create a Google. Then the phone will tell you to verify. So I can use a PIN or I can use a fingerprint. Mine here has fingerprint. Then there are options here for you to sign in. I can say I want to create an account, and there are two options, for myself or for my business. So you may be having an email personally which is logged into the phone, but you want now an email for the school. So you can come say for my business, and then you come here and say Itau. The other one was academy. So maybe we have another business called Itau School. Then the same process which was there. I will choose a year, I will choose a day, and the year maybe 1990. Agenda. Okay, let me say mail. They will ask me which email address I want to use. I can say, okay, I want to use this one, itauschool@gmail.com. They'll ask me to choose a password. Okay, so like I was telling you, you should always be, so for example, I can say hashtag, you should always be able to use a password with symbols. So I can say since I started my 1991. So this is more than 8 characters. It has a symbol, it has a capital letter, it has small letters, it has digits. Yeah, it is fairly good, although it may not be very, because it has a dictionary word, but it is something I can easily remember. Then phone number, it's always good that you put a phone number, because in case you forget the password, Google will send you an SMS. So you need to put a phone number here, which is going to be 0706060740. You should need to put a phone number, and then I say next. So you can see on phone, you see, I'm almost through with the same process. So members, whatever, let me not, I think I should do not create this email since, okay, let me just proceed. So whatever you do on the computer there, what Mr. Mkis has been showing us, you should be able to do it also on your phone. So that is what I wanted to chip in regarding that particular. So when you add an email here, it's going to be a Google account. So on your Gmail, you should be able to switch between which email is logged in into your, when you are sending a message, you can switch. So you can be able to create an email using your phone. And members here, so now I've created the email. So I come now and I switch and I go to Itau School. And now I'm there. A new email, I can start composing messages and I send. So my friend there is called the Mukisa Godfrey. That one was called Itau Academy.
Yes.
Itau Academy at Gmail.
At Gmail, yes.
Yeah, so some of us teachers, even these things of registration of teachers with ministry, you don't even have an email. They give you a form to fill. To fill in, and you don't have an email. You go to a cafe for someone, yet you can create an email within a short time and you have access to it. So you should be able to do this. So I've sent an email here. If I want to attach, I can attach a file, and then I can say attach. I can attach a file. So we have already done the. Let me put this presentation which I made yesterday. So we're glad to be here. So I've sent an email to Itau Academy. I can send what you call a carbon copy to. I can send a carbon copy to what? To ICT teachers. ug.net at Gmail. You see? So we are not going to come back here on the whatever. So after this, at gmail.com. See? Then this blind carbon copy is in case I want to send this to another person. So let me send this to Mukisa. Mukisa, what is your email? It is what?
godfromkisa@gmail.com.
Godfrey Mukisa@gmail.com. So I'm sending an email to, it is going to Itawa, it is from Itawa School, going to Itawa Academy. I'm sending a copy to ICT, just like you see those carbon copy CC, which people put in on those official letters at the bottom. It means the email is not intended, it is intended from Itawa School to Itawa Academy, but you want also ICT teachers to get to know about it. Then you want Mukisa also to get a copy, but you don't, Mukisa will get a copy, but these other people will not know that Mukisa has got a copy. So when this email goes, now let me send it now. Let me send it. So when I send this email here, it is saying it is sent. So let me switch and I go to this other account of ICT teachers. So I can refresh. So yeah, emails sometimes take some minutes to bounce between servers. These are called mail servers. So I can be able to click on we have what we call all inboxes, and also we have what we call spam. Sometimes an email may come and it goes to the spam. So you may say, I'm not seeing the email, but when it is there, so you should know the spam area. You can click on all mail. You see the email has come. So when I click on it, now I'm ICT teachers. I'm going to see in the email header here that the email has been sent. It has come from Itawa School. It has gone to Itawa Academy, and a copy was sent to ICT teachers. But I'm not seeing Mukisa, yet Mukisa was also another recipient. I'm unable to see that this email was actually copied to Mukisa as well, because Mukisa was put in a blind carbon copy. A blind carbon copy is a recipient who receives a copy of the email without other recipients knowing. It's like a secret recipient that you may want to put. So when you are sending, you should learn how to use the blind carbon copy. And when, for example, you are sending an email to parents and you want to send them an email, all the parents, don't post their messages in the to field. You put their images in the blind carbon copy. So each parent will receive an email, but the parent will not get emails of all other parents, because that one will encourage spamming. The parents will start sending again messages to other parents. So when you are putting emails to parents, don't put them here. Don't put them there. Put the emails for parents in the blind carbon copy. You can put 100 of them in the blind carbon copy. Each parent will get a copy, but the parent will only get his copy and he will not even know who else received it. So that is something that we should know. We should not be misused. We should know when to use blind carbon copy, the to field, how to use the subject, how to use attachments. Okay, that's what I wanted to chip in, Mr. Mukisa. I think you can proceed with the desktop version.
All right. Thank you. Hello.
Yes.
So basically, we have been able to learn how to create an email address. Actually, for us, some people come to us, create for me, and they give you some money. So you must be able to create an email address. Now that you have created it, the first thing we are going to do, because we wanted just to create it, let us sign out. Let us sign out from that email address. So that email that Rogers sent, I have it here. It is here. So I was able to click on it and read it. But now we talked about signing out of your email. You come here in the right-hand corner. You can see this is Itawa Academy. And then you come, there is manage your Google account, add another account like he was showing us in the phone. Now I have to sign out. It's very important. Only that when you have your phone already, you have to open it. You use your thumb, you use your face, you use your PIN. So you may not sign out like Rogers can't sign out. But when you're using a computer, it's better to sign out, because when you are logged in here, anyone who comes in can access all these Google services. It may be malicious, so you have to come here and sign out. So we are able to sign out. That one, we are looking at someone who doesn't have an email address. And now there are the activity that you are supposed to know, that you must have an email address and the password, a strong one. Now let me try to sign in. Here we're going to learn how to sign in and also to recover a password in case it is lost. Because some of you, they open for you an email address, you don't know the password. So forgetting a password is everyone can forget, but you must be able to know how to recover that password. So you come here, instead of creating, this time you are going to go to sign in. So you see, since I had signed in using this computer, I've found it here. But let me first remove this account and you see what comes. So if you are just coming for the first time, when you click sign in, this is what will come. Here you type your email address. My email address is, if I might remind you, it's like, let me remind you that what we did, we still went back to what we did. Let me come back. I want to share the desktop again. You come back to the desktop. We signed out, we closed the window. So you come back to Google Chrome. Double click. I said you can double click or you can right click, and option will come and you say open. So Chrome has this other way that you have to be with a user or something like that. I will not go so much into that. That one will do some video and share, but this is it how. When you are signing in with Chrome, you can sign in as a different user. But it's how I set it myself. But for yours will come like this. You just type again Gmail, www.gmail.com. It has brought a suggestion here. Let me select it. Okay, when you type the web address, it will bring you back. You have to type it. That's the only sure way. You see, when I typed it, I didn't finish it. It came differently, which will confuse you. So when you type it, let me type it again. www.
Mr. Mukisa, I think
Yes.
it redirects to Google still because Gmail is a Google service. Actually, when someone goes to Google and he clicks on Gmail there, it's one of the links. It still brings him the same place. Yeah, so.
All right. So it has come after typing. Then I click sign in. It will bring this. I type my email, Itau Academy @gmail.com. So from here, I click next if I remember my password. So let me click next and see, it has brought the email address, it's there, and then I have to type my email address. Let me try which, if you type the wrong, if you type a wrong password, it will tell you wrong password, try again. And it tells you click forgot password to reset it. So you click down here if you have forgotten the password. I didn't do it in the presentation, but I felt it is very important for you to remember your password to to change your password. So for all of you there, if you have forgotten a password and someone opened it for you, make sure you make use of this forgot password. So it is going to tell me that you use your Google will send a verification code to the telephone number. It is giving me the last number. Indeed, this is my last number. So what I do, I say send me a text. So I've received a text on my phone here. It has come. It has come. I'm not sharing the screen, but I know you will get that one. You must be with your phone if you are recovering the password. So that message will come in your phone. Let me try to put what they have given me. You write that code and click next. Now they are telling me create a stronger password. So you go back and create a strong password. You confirm it. They are saying it's not matching. If it's not matching, you go back. I said you select this, you check this, so that you can be able to see where you went wrong. Because everyone is seeing what I am doing, I can't uncheck. So I can't check. Never check when you know people are seeing you, because they will know your password. Oh, I didn't mix letters. The figures, okay. So finally, I've recovered my password. They are saying continue to Gmail.
Yes. Godfrey.
Yes, please.
Yeah, there is something I want to tell members. Now, many of the members who have their emails, the phone number which was put in when someone was creating the email, some people put in their phone numbers. That guy at the cafe's phone number is on in your email. So if you try to password reset, you cannot, because it will send an SMS to some other phone number, which you don't even know, and you'll not be able, you'll be locked out and you can't reset your password. And if you don't have any recovery method, that email, you will not manage to get it. You'll have to abandon it. So there is something that I wanted to tell members there on how do you put your phone number in the email in case, make sure that the recovery email which is in your account is the right one. Maybe that is something we shall look at, because our time has gone and you're supposed to look at Google Drive. But one thing I wanted them to do is that you try to click on a new tab there, and just tell them where they can. You click on a new tab. So you type there my account. Just type there my account, my Google account. Yes, well, that my Google account. Only that you type my Google account. You have typed one word. You type, no, don't put .com. Okay. My Google account, just my Google account. Enter. Then you click on that first one there, accounts.google.com. So when you click on that, you clicked on create.
I create.
First folder.
I clicked in the first one.
I want account.go account. Okay, that is sign up. Click on this one down.
Here.
Sign in, I think. No, up a bit. Accounts.google.com. There.
This one.
Yeah, that's what I wanted. My account.google.com. So here is where you put, you scroll down a bit. Scroll down, just scroll down.
Like
You
this.
don't, yeah, there is somewhere where you put the contact info there. So in case the phone number which is there is not yours, it's for that guy at the cafe, you make sure you change it and you put a right number such that in case you forget your password, the account which is in your, which Google knows, the phone number which Google knows in your Google account is the right number, which can be used for password reset. So that one is done from myaccount.google.com. Okay, Mr. Godfrey, I think you go ahead and look at Google Drive because our time is actually, we are left only with the 20 minutes.
Right.
Go and look at Google Drive and we wind.
Okay, actually, you showed, you covered how to send. So, how to send, how to create an email address and send using the phone. It's the same way. And now, what is important here is take home is, are you able to create an email address? Are you able to have it with a strong password, but easy to remember? If you have forgotten it, are you able to recover that password? So members, take that in mind that you must be able to create an account at least today. Get someone, create yours using your phone, create an email address using your phone for anything. They are free. And also be able to recover a password. Try to do it yourself. So again, when we are going to when you are going to go to Google Drive, we go back and sign in to our email address. We go back to our email address, gmail.com. You go to your email address. It is reminding me. Next, passwords. Next. So now you go back and sign in your email address. Now in the right hand corner, I'll share the notes. Let me do practical parts. In the right hand corner, what you do, there's these two. There is Google Apps here in the right hand corner. There is those 9 dots. When you click on them, you are going to see a lot of Google Apps. They are web apps, but when you are using a mobile phone, you have to use Google Play Store and download each app. There's another way you can change the view of your phone to be like a desktop site. So this is where we are going to get the Google Drive. Let me share the presentation first and then we go through what I had prepared. And we know we get an introduction for what? Let us first get introduction.
Godfrey.
Yes.
As you said, you have the notes well arranged. There's no time for the notes. You just go and do you go to Google Drive and do the basics because we have only 20 minutes.
I'm just going to use very few minutes here.
These notes you will share with the members.
I'm just going to go through a few minutes here. Cloud storage and sharing. Drive is a cloud storage solution that allows you to keep all your files in one place and access them from any device. Once you have your email address, you can access Drive, whether using your phone or using your computer. You store the files safely and securely in the cloud. Access your files from a PC, a tablet, or mobile device. Share files with others and access files shared with you. Upload up to 15 GB. Google gives you free space in the cloud. So that is the capacity. Emails and attachments in Gmail accounts toward the limit. Files created in Google Docs like slides or sheets don't count toward the storage. Increased storage available for nominal monthly fees. You can increase the size. File compatibility. Nearly all files types and sizes can be uploaded. PDFs, MP3s, GIFs, Microsoft Office files, they can be converted into Google Docs. So I told you how you get to that Google Drive. You just go type Gmail and then you go to those dots, there are 9, and then you click on them, you access the Google Drive. We are going to see how to there are some parts. Let's see. Let me first go back to the drive, to the browser. So let's access our drive. It's here. When you click on it, it will just open. Because the email is new, you can see there is no files. Let me add my email here so that we can see. Rogers.
Yes.
Can you try to click on your phone? Can you share your screen and show us the Google Drive on your phone?
Yes.
Try to open it. You want to compare the menu for this one on the web and the one for that is on the phone before we continue.
Okay. Okay, so whatever is being done there with the phones, what you should remember is there is an app for it. So you don't necessarily have to go to the browser, log into Gmail, click on that, drop down to look for Google. There is a drive, there is an app. So when you get Google, so here on this app, on my Google Drive here, it shows me all the things that people are uploading. For example, someone has shared with me his video that he has created for Edify. It is there. I have a lot of apps here. So you can click on files. Yeah, so personally, I've been using Google Drive for a lot of time, more than 10 years. I have things here from long time ago, which I was updating here in my drive. So all my notes are here. All my papers since 2010. I was putting the things here in my drive. So, and even if my phone is stolen, they are on the cloud. They are not on the phone. So I have my exam here, yes. My paper. If they tell me yes,
we want to see the menu. Then we will get back to that. The menu.
Okay,
just
so
like we see the one for the desktop.
Okay, so this is in the app. Are you talking about what is available in the app here, or on the browser? On the browser, will still show us what is there. So I have home, which shows me the most recent files which have just been added. I have notifications area. If there is something someone has shared with me, I get notification. Google Drive allows sharing. Then start if there is some particular material in my drive which I always want to access, so I can go to the files section, and maybe I want this ETAU folder to be always. I can be able to select it. There are a number of options here. I can say add it to start. So once I add it to start and I come back here, it is going to be among my for quick access. Anytime I want, that is ETAU. So ETAU, everything to do with ETAU, workshops, finances, everything is there. It's like my online flash disk. If I
Rogers,
so that's what I wanted to show them.
Rogers,
yes.
These 3 lines there. Try to click where there are 3 lines. I want
in the corner.
Menu.
This is what I'm saying.
It is bringing some menus, but when you look at the other, there is where do we search? There is a search bar. Where do we search on the phone?
There is a search bar here at the top.
Yes.
I can search for something.
Yes, go back and show us where we can create from. If I am creating or uploading, where do I go?
When I want to create something new, okay, I click on this thing at the bottom. For example, I can come and say create, and then I get a folder. So I can say maybe a folder for ETAU.
Those are the options. Rogers, first on the options. Rogers.
Yes.
First on the options, please.
Okay. The options. Yes. The options. You asked me where do you
click a plus.
Okay. The plus.
Yes.
Yeah.
Click that plus. It is showing us. Do you want to upload this is the folder. You want to create a folder? You want to upload? You want to scan? You want Google Docs? You want Google Sheets? You want Google Slides? Then the tool for folders, you can create different folders.
Yes.
Here is where you create a new folder. Then there is the
so here, this is the folder I created.
Rogers.
Yes.
Let us not be too fast, yeah?
Okay.
Let us explore them, then we go and do one of them. There is here you can upload, here you can scan. When you are turning in your work in
Google Classroom.
The Google Classroom. This scan is the one that helps you. You scan several pages and you create a PDF and you upload. So mainly here what we are looking at, they are these 3, the first 3, how to create a folder, how to upload, how to scan. So go back to another page. Go back and show us we have seen the search bar. So you can create one folder.
Yeah, so I was creating a folder here. This folder here, which I created, for example, I created ETAU School. So under ETAU School, I could have a folder for staff or staff meetings. Maybe I'll be putting here the minutes, and I say create. So it will create a folder, and then I can enter that folder, and then inside there I can upload this time. I can say I want to upload something, or let me show you this one here. If I want to just scan something, I already have the minutes. So I click on that, then I can be able to scan my minutes. And I have, so I can be able to scan my minutes. If they are just minutes, this one has many pages. So I can add another page at the bottom here. So I have another page added. Okay, so I finished scanning. So this is a document of 2 pages. I can even scroll through, and I can crop. There's some cropping here in case I want to cut off some things. Then I save. So it is going to upload these minutes onto my drive where it is safe, because these minutes can be burnt in the staff room. But if I have my minutes kept and filed on my drive, it is going to be safe. So they are backed up forever. They are there on the cloud. So that Rogers, is this part of scanning. Yes.
Rogers, you can also upload another file and add it there.
I can upload. Let me upload this presentation.
Yes.
So I can upload the presentation. So it is really upload. You click on, and then you click on upload, and you select what you want to upload. And also the other thing are these Google Docs also. I think we shall be looking at Google Docs later on
Yeah.
in the afternoon.
Yeah, we have here we're learning how to create a folder, then upload, then scan. We have
And there's also rename. You can, like this one, I can say, I can click on those dots here, and then I say rename. In case it had scanned it, but with the wrong name, so I can say staff meeting minutes, August 31st. You see, so I say rename. So I've renamed the document which I've uploaded.
Okay,
Yeah.
Rogers.
There are many
Rogers,
options. Yes.
When you right click, I want us to explore these options. Let us first explore them.
Okay.
One is to share. You can share. You can manage people and links. You can add. You can share links. Then you can add, state. Then you can make it available offline. This one here is very important, that you may not download, like WhatsApp. Everything they send you, it downloads automatically. It fills up the phone. But when you are using Google Drive, you can say, I'm not going to download anything. Let me just make them available offline, and you are able to access. You can copy a link. You can make a copy. You can send. You can open with. You can download. You can rename. You go down. Rogers. There is you can print, you can, so those are a number of options on the file. I want you to go back and
Godfrey.
select the file. Rogers.
Yes.
Rogers. Rogers.
Yes.
First go back on the file.
The file or the folder?
Sorry, the folder. Right click on the folder and you see.
Okay, I right click on the folder.
Yes. You see, you can have one folder and collaborate and be putting there different files. Each one is working on, another one is working on chemistry, physics, biology, but you can access them all. Like you just share.
Like Godfrey.
Yes.
So let me put Itau Academy.
Yes, so that I can.
So with this Itau Academy, once I add you, you can be able to add. So you can be able to add. So you can have staff members added to a given folder, and so all of them can contribute. So I click on share here, and then I can put there Godfrey Mukisa also, and then I say I send. And so that means Godfrey Mukisa has been added. So Godfrey Mukisa can be able to upload something. You will be able to see this folder also in his drive, and he can upload. And there is something that is the members need to do in this assignment. They are Mr. Dumba has put up an assignment on video, and the assignment requires them to upload a video on their Google Drive and share using a link. So when you click on share, there is an option of adding people up here, but also there is an option of share. Then there is the copy link, this one. So with this one of copy link, it enables you to send that link. For example, let me send that link in the WhatsApp group here. So everyone will be able to open that folder. I've shared the link in the WhatsApp group, in our WhatsApp group. So this is the link that Mr. Dumba wants you to share on Google Classroom. You go into your Google Drive and you open a particular folder, you upload your video that you'll have created. After uploading the video, this is my video, then you click on it and then you say copy link. So that there it will be able to get for you the link which you can share if you want to share to everyone to be able to access that particular work. So that is what is going to be required. So Mr. Mukisa.
Rogers, where
Yes.
in the menu, I wanted to see where you see files that have been shared with you, because on the computer, you go to a folder called shared with me.
Here there is shared here.
Where do you
There
find
is
this?
shared at the bottom here. So I can be able to
Yes.
see what has been shared, what different people are sharing with me. I'm having a number of teachers, for example, Mr.
Yes.
Muru shared with me some of these. So
Alright.
we have what is shared under this part.
Yeah, there is a menu down
Okay.
here. There's a menu down here. There's that plus. There is also the other three lines. Those are the three menus you are supposed to understand. We are going to share. I'm going to share with you these notes, and you'll be able to do what? To follow and step by step, and be able to know what to do. Now you can see my screen.
Yeah, Mr. Mkisa.
Yes.
Hey, you wind up by showing it. Yeah, that's the folder I've shared with you.
Yes, this is the folder that has been created by Rogers, but I'm also accessing the folder, and I can be able to work with him. So what I'm going to do, what I'm doing right now, I want when we come back we are going to be able to create. We have seen how you create on the phone, and we are going to be able to create a document and understand how that particular Google Docs, the way you use Microsoft Word, we're going to do it using Google Docs. So you can use your phone to create notes, and we'll be able to see how you can download the document, change it into Google Docs. If it is a PDF, it becomes editable, and you are able to get the notes, like the ones the Ministry of Education and Sports, the NCDC, shares. You can download it, upload it in Google Drive, change it into Google Docs, and then you are able to edit those notes instead of typing for so long. So, as I conclude, what I want us to do is to go and try to create an email address. If you have forgotten your password, remember, try to recover the password, and also create a folder, upload your files, like if you did the exercise that Steve gave you. You're just going to take this email address. For email address, you are going to let me finalize with assignment. For email, I want you to create an email. It's okay if you create it. You can delete it later if you don't want it. But for the assignment, create one email address, and if you have forgotten your password, try to remember the password and just do that one. But I want you to practice those three things: the creating email, password, recovering. Then the other thing I want you for the Google Drive, I want you to create a folder. The assignment that Steve gave you, you will share that assignment with the email address is Itawa Academy. So the email address is at Itawa Academy. All right, thank you.
Yeah, Godfrey.
Share whatever you have done with Itawa Academy. I'm going to type it. I'm going to share now in the Google Classroom. You read it, what I've been saying. You find it in the Google Classroom, and just share with that email address, Itawa Academy.
Okay, Godfrey.
Yes, please.
Yeah, there are some members who have joined today and they never attended yesterday. So as I wanted to just tell them more about One, there are 2 assignments so far on Google Classroom. Yesterday we had 2 sessions. We had a session on presentation software, and this was the assignment which was given. And some people have already finished. This was the assignment. It was asking you to create a presentation about Edify Uganda. This was the assignment which was provided by Mr. Dumba. In the presentation, you talk about the mission, statement of faith, all these ones, and you find this information on the Edify website. You write some presentation about Edify. So after that, you come here and you upload. You come to Google Drive, Google Classroom here, and you come here and say upload. And there you can be able to upload your presentation. That's how you're supposed to turn in. Members who don't turn in work, we are going to just be looking at people who turn in work, and those are the ones we are going to give the certificate at the end of the day. So you need to have the Google Classroom app. It's the one that you use to submit work. So you come here and then you turn in your work from there. The presentation, there's also another one on video, and this is the one which requires you to use Google Drive. It is saying that using the PowerPoint presentation you created earlier in assignment 1, create a video of you presenting it on your gadget. So the video, we use the tool we looked at yesterday, Flashback or Vidima, the one that people are having phones. So you create a video explaining your PowerPoint, and then you upload that video to your Google Drive. We have looked at Google Drive today, and then submit the link here. So you come and click on add work and you click on link. So you come here and this time you paste a link. You don't upload the video. So for this second assignment, what we want is a Google Drive link. Is done. You are going to submit. So you'll come there and then you see, and then you click on turn in. That is how you are supposed to submit the video. You upload the video on your Google Drive, and then you come here and submit the link. You go to Google Drive, you copy the link, the public link, which is accessible by everyone, and then you come here and you submit it, and it's what we are going to mark for this particular assignment. So that is what I wanted to tell the members. Those who are not yet on the Google Classroom, you install the app called the Google Classroom. It is an app, Google Classroom from your Play Store, the way you install the WhatsApp, and then you come here and click on join, and you put in the class code. The class code is on the schedule, on the timetable. On our timetable, there's a class code there, we are posting it in the WhatsApp group. So you use that time, you put in the class code, you will be able to be inside the class. Okay, that is all from me. I think now we can wind up by getting a few questions, because our time is up, and then we close this session. Enoch.
Yes, please. Yes, good
Enoch,
morning,
you have a
everyone.
question?
Yes, please. Thank you, Rogers, once again. Actually, we are happy. Now, the first question is about Google Drive. That link, because I saw you copying it. When you try to copy it, it tells you that copy to clipboard. Now, how best can you copy that link? Actually, I'm failing that area. The second question is, I tried the handbrake on my PC Windows 7, but when you try to download it or to install it, it tells you installation not succeeded. It has not succeeded. And for the handbrake, it is already on the PC, but the problem is when you start, it will tell you that you need to first download a net framework, whereby that net framework, when I try to download it and install it, it will tell me installation has not succeeded. And handbrake cannot open without installing a net framework. Can you please help me? I'm really perturbed. Thank you.
Okay,
those are the two questions.
That problem is just individually to you because of your Windows version. Other members are successfully installing it. So what is going to happen, we are going to send you an old version which works on your Windows. Windows has what we call service packs. So your Windows is not even service pack 1 and doesn't have .NET Framework 4.5. And if you try to install it, it disturbs even .NET Framework going on, it is a problem. So we are going to get an older version of handbrake which can install without needing that whatever that you need.
I
Yeah,
will
so-
be happy, please.
Yeah, it is just a problem at individual level, and you can help you one-on-one.
All right,
What
Mr.
are you
Bukenya.
specific?
Then copying a link.
Yeah, copying a link, once it says copied to clipboard, it means it is ready to be pasted, just the way I did. After it says copied to clipboard, then you go to your WhatsApp or you go to your whatever, you touch there, and then you can be able to paste the way I've been demonstrating here. So once it says clipboard is a temporary memory location where information is kept once it is copied. So right now on my clipboard, I'm still having that link. If I paste, if I touch here like this, and I say paste, it is already there on my clipboard. The clipboard is, once you copy something, it remains on the clipboard and you can paste it 100 times. So I can paste here, I can paste in Google Classroom, I can paste wherever. So the moment you go to Google Drive and you copy the link, it is now on your clipboard. I can copy the link to this video. Copy link. Now that one is now going to replace the other one. Now my clipboard now has this new one. So I can go and I paste it in Google Classroom. I can paste it in the Zoom chat here. If I want, I can come to the Zoom chat and I paste it for everyone here. It is on my clipboard. The clipboard is a memory location. I've pasted it. Have I answered your question?
Very well. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Any other question?
All right, let's hear from Bukenya. Innocent. I think Innocent is not ready. Let's have Anatoly. Chirigwao Anatoly. Rogers, in the meantime, please help us with the link to the YouTube channel. For people who missed yesterday's session, they can be watching the videos there. Thank you.
Okay, members, so you go to the YouTube channel and you search for Christian. I'm going to copy the link and I share Christian School Owners Association. So on this channel, you will find Christian School Owners Association. We are having playlists. Click on playlists. So we have playlists here for various videos. We have been having the lessons which have been going on, coordinated by Edify and Christian School Owners Association. So there are lessons here. You can share these links to some of your learners. There are very many lessons here. Primary 3 hours, 26 lessons, P5 hours, 34 lessons. There are very senior 5 hours, 48 lessons, so they can be following. But among those channels, there is this one, COHORT2. That is where all the videos we are streaming are going to be. So you can click on that. So we have these videos. These are for yesterday. The one for today is also going to appear here after. So let me copy the list link and I copy it to my clipboard and I share it in the chat so that you can just go direct. You don't even need to search. Once you click on that, you are going to access the various playlists and you find a playlist for this particular training cohort. That is the YouTube link. And I've already shared it on YouTube. And maybe something also, we have the attendance list, the attendance form. What you do, you fill in that attendance form for every session that you join. You fill in and then you give us feedback. We want to hear feedback. When you are filling in that form, there is some part where there is a session. So you tell us in this session, you give feedback where you have got it. So this is the link. I've already shared it there. I'm not going to. So I've been sharing it even in the WhatsApp. Yeah, I have no, but I know you people are people of integrity. So don't fill in when you have not attended. But when you fill in, tell us exactly which session have you. The session that you have joined. Once you open that form, it has a part where there is session. So you choose a session. So we have several sessions here, creating slides. So you can say, I've attended email. So after that, you tell us, yes, I've attended, or I have not attended, or I saw something like that. You put there your name, so we can be able to, and then you can give us feedback about the session, how it went. Yeah, so that is what I wanted to add on. So I've shared the attendance list. there on, so you keep feeding in that for every session, and we are going to be using that also when we are looking at the end of the program to compile the people who have been attending. Yeah, I think we can conclude now.
All right.
Bukenya?
Thank you so much, Roger.
Yes, hello.
Yes, Bukenya, we are only taking one more question and then
Yes.
we end
Thank you so much for the session. I would like to be helped. I want to join the WhatsApp group, but I've been not added there so far. And another thing, I also like to get the link for attending the registration. I have not registered. I've been attending even from yesterday, the first lesson, but I've been not registered. So at least I want to know how to get to the attendance list, and again, to take the WhatsApp group. How can I join the WhatsApp group? Thank you so much.
The link to the WhatsApp group has been pasted in the chat, and so is the link to the attendance list. Always check the chat when you join for the attendance list and the link to the WhatsApp group. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much.
All right. Thank you so much, Godfrey Mukisa, for the sessions. Thank you, Rogers, for the moderation. Thank you all hosts and co-hosts for the partnership. Let's meet again at 4 o'clock.